minute since I've posted, and I apologize. But I'm here now, and I've kind of come to a conclusion that I need to start doing stuff. I need to stop being lazy. I need to get up. I need to do something. And I've always wanted to make videos, and I've always wanted to be better about it. So here I am. Better a little late than never, right? So obviously, I got a 2020 Mustang GT. I freaking love this car. It's amazing. And if anybody wants to ask, oh, should I buy this 550? Yes. Yes. Don't ask me twice. It's perfect. Oh, my car! Yay! I haven't seen him in a minute. So I bought this car when I worked with him. I finally am saying screw it. I just want to do stuff. I want to make some videos, and just, even if it doesn't go crazy on YouTube, and even if a whole lot of people aren't watching it, I'm making them for me too. So I'm keeping track of everything that I go through, and I can watch back, and I can remember where I've been, or the things that, you know, I've kind of dealt with and been through, whatever may happen through this process. But you guys are along for the ride, so I'll dive in a little bit into the car. And I haven't gone crazy with it. It's not a highly modified Mustang GT, blah blah blah, but I have done just enough to where it's amazing. I love it. But I like a little more, absolutely. Pro Charger, 100% in the future. That costs money, and well, it depends on how this kind of stuff goes, if I get to do that or not one day. By day, I am a slot technician, so I've got a full-time job. You just have to make sure that your brain is in that mindset for it. So that's exactly what I'm telling myself to do, and everybody else should listen. Especially, it's fitting. It's June, you know, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So whatever struggles that people are going through, just pick yourself up, kick yourself in the butt, and do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. So 2020 Mustang GT, lightly modified, done wheels and tires. I've done RTR tactical performance springs, which changed this car so drastically. It handles so well. They're a progressive rate, so it's nice and it's soft driving around town. It's not super stiff, but you throw it into a turn, you get enough move or roll, and it just holds. It's hard to express. I wish that I could portray it better to you guys. Hopefully, you know, better equipment will follow, and overall better quality videos will be able to come out. So, pardon me. I'll be able to portray that a little bit better. Tactical performance springs. The wheels and tires, I have Continental DWS 06s. Love the tire. Freaking great. One of those debates I had mentally for a while on what tire to get. So glad I went with Continental. The wheels, Momomotorsport, they're rotary formed, 19 by 9.5. I have a 285 35 19 tire, squared. I didn't go staggered. I wanted to be able to rotate my tires. I drive the crap out of this car. I've put 40,000 miles on this car. That's a reason why I'm making this video. So, you know, I feel like I've put enough miles on it to be able to give an honest review and what I feel is right for the car. And for anybody interested in it, or even just curious about it. Maybe you got something else and you just want something different. You want a different experience. You got a twin turbo V6 and you want a V8. Not a bad option. You should do it. The sound is incredible. I absolutely love this car. I do not regret any decisions that I have about this purchase. Now, switchfire X-pipe. I do have the active valve exhaust. This is the 401A package. So I've got the fancy cooled seats. Love them. I almost was like, oh, I want the Recaros. I've been spoiled. These suckers, once you get heated and cooled seats and you go on a lot of road trips, oh man. When I say road trips, I mean over 14 hours. I've driven to Las Vegas and back. So I've got some seat time, literally, in these things. Love them. They are plenty bolstering. They feel amazing. And also, I'm riding with my seat down, so I really like to hear the car. They did good at sound muffling, or sound dampening, I should say, and the seats just kill it. I want to hear this thing, but I don't want to have the windows down all the time. So, seats go down. That's perfect. This is in normal as well, exhaust mode. So I've got Sport Plus and Track. She screams in Track. It's loud. But with the Borla switchfire, it's not your typical X or H pipe. They actually, it's so hard to explain. I'm gonna throw in a picture. It's amazing. I honestly don't know if I want to get rid of active valves. After having them, again, I'm spoiled. I'm borderline thinking about going high flow cats on this car, because let's be real here, Coyotes are ridiculously loud. They sound amazing, but they yell, and I'm not all about being obnoxious. I like loud, and I like tone more than anything. So the switchfire actually takes the tone and cranks it up a bit. It makes it higher pitch than any other exhaust I've heard on an S550. And that pitch remains, but it changes slightly throughout all the modes. You put this thing in Sport Plus, and it's damn near like you're driving a GT350. That's what I love about it. You put it in Track, and it's a little bit deeper. It's not quite Voodoo-esque, but damn, it's amazing. Best thing I've done in this car, hands down, is the exhaust. And it's only going to get better. So I do some long tubes with the cats. Proper setup, this thing's going to sound nasty. The road I'm going up now is very curvy. So I wish I could, I might go ahead and turn the camera around and then show you some of this in a minute. But other than all of that, the front, upper and lower grills and the chin spoiler are Mpconcepts. The rear spoiler and diffuser are also Mpconcepts. Fitment is perfection. I love their parts. Eventually, I would like to do a true fiber heat extractor hood, kind of similar to the ones that come on like the GT cars, GT3 Mustangs. Looks so good. Yeti 50, I think is his name on Instagram. You should go look him up. He has it, and it is gorgeous. Yeah, that's really it. Like, that's all that I've done to this car, and I'm content with it. I'm content with it. It's plenty enough to have fun. Not even fun, have a blast. Get in trouble. But it's comfortable and it's reliable. I would love to do a Pro Charger, but at the same time, I don't think that I would push it for those 1,000 horsepower numbers. I think I would get it to a healthy 750. Again, running nice and cool and reliable. Upgrade over the amount. That's just who I am. I mean, I would definitely beef it up a little more than would it be necessary for the level that I want to achieve. But I want the reliability. I want to hop in this thing and be able to drive it like I did across the country. That's why I bought it. And this thing has not let me down. 55,000 miles on the odometer right now, and I bought it at 16. So I hair under 40,000 miles. Don't regret it. It's been 2 years. It's not like, you know, I've had it for 5. I've had it for 2 years. And I put 40,000 miles on this car. That's a lot for a lot of people. I daily this thing. It's amazing. So I'm also going to try to insert a few little clips of the inside as well. I'm about to park up. So this is where I will be inserting some clips for you. So for anybody who may not have even really seen the inside of an S550, they are really nice. The stitching is amazing all through the door panels. It's perforated in the middle. I just went through and detailed the crap out of this thing today. Have lighting. I have my towel laid down, but they have lighting underneath the floor panels as well as in the cup holders. Everything's adjustable. So the dash, you can completely adjust it. All the displays, I'll run that through in a second, just kind of show you the 3 that they go through. Well, actually, yeah, let me crawl in here real quick. Give me a, oh. Alright, so you can display all of your gauges, but as I flip this little toggle over here, it goes through. What the hell? I love it! I didn't know what was happening, but that is adorable. Okay, okay, I'm sorry for that interruption. I might have to edit a little bit of that out. But, so this is my mode. I like to keep it in, damn, that thing is crazy, weirdly loud. You can hear it in the background. This is my mode. I have it set up to the track display. And then I show my gauges. You can adjust what exhaust mode you have it in, what steering you have it in, everything. But other than that, there's Sport Plus, track, drag strip, which this car also has line lock. It works amazing. You have a wet mode, and then back to normal. So put her into my mode, and when I leave, maybe you'll be able to hear a difference with the exhaust note compared to before. I'm not gonna, ow. I'm not gonna roll my windows down. I'm gonna leave everything the same. So I absolutely love this thing. The wheels and tires. Again, Momomotorsports, Continental, DWS 06 tires. The Extreme Contact DWS 06 pluses to be exact. Wrong name. But amazing tires, so it's okay, it's worth it. These brakes look so small. But what I love about on the Mustangs is even if you don't get the Brimbos, these front calipers are crazy. I will say, you see that? I was off by about 1 millimeter in offset. I mean, literally 1 to 2 millimeters. So I had to shave my caliper down. I did not want to put a spacer on it for that much. The Fitment on this is really nice. It doesn't do it justice right now. It could be a little further out, but I really like it. I like the fact that I can rotate my tires. Probably my favorite part of the outside. I mean, it just does it over. Again, the color is extremely bright, so having the black all around to really help build it out. Let's see. Upper and lower Mpconcepts grille, lower chin spoiler, really accents the front. It's really similar to the Mach 1, except the Mach 1, these little winglets are actually built into the bumper, which I like that these actually come out when they pop up. I really like that. And right here, it's a straight ram air to the air filter. So, you know, you see a whole bunch of back and forth on the turbulence of the air coming through, but again, I haven't had any problems, and I've had this on here for thousands of miles, and it's just done me well. You can see I don't have the shutters, it's just straight radiator. So they were mounted to the crash bar on the back side, and it was literally from here to here. It was just the whole front was completely covered. So I said screw it. I went ahead and took it off, and I have not had any issues, and I'm very happy that I did. Very happy. I've been thinking about painting the hood scoops. Don't yell at me. Just listen to that. See, I've got Mpconcepts rear diffuser. I've also gone through and added a tint to all of my lights. So it's a honeycomb tint on the side markers. I'll get it up on the brake light back here. And then you may have noticed on the front already, because I showed it, but there we go. Now we can get a decent shot. And I have done everything on this car myself, let me add. I of course have had some help throughout, like with the springs at the shop that I used to work at. So one other thing is the subframe braces. So the Stop the Hop kit comes with Steeda subframe braces, alignment lockouts, and subframe collars. So these obviously have issues with wheel hop. The second that I did the Stop the Hop kit, I've had no issues. It has been beautiful. This thing hooks like a dream, and it's just a blast. I enjoy every single minute that I get behind the wheel of this car. And man, I love to look at it. So nice. So yeah. Throw a little bit of sound clips in for you guys along the way, just because I mentioned the active valve, so I want you to get somewhat of an experience of that. So for the earlier part of the video, it was in normal the whole time. I got on it a little bit a few times, but now I'm in Sport Plus. So I'll do a little in Sport Plus, and then I'll switch it over to track. And a deer. I don't know if you can see it. I can't switch the camera around, iPhone, but you know, that'll improve in the future. I need to get a gimbal for this thing too. I'm in a tight spot up on the mountain, so just give me a second. Hang with me. Okay. So this is Sport Plus. Like I said, it takes that pitch, raises it up a little bit. Roll the window down for me. It's a really good tone. I love it. It's not a whole lot of rasp. It just has a high pitch. There's a little bit of rasp. I mean, you're not going to be able to get rid of that with Coyotes, but for what it is, it's phenomenal. I love the way this thing sounds. Now I'm behind a biker, like a bicycle, not a motorcycle. So this is, hopefully we're going different ways. Or he is nice. He lets me over. Sport Plus still. This guy's actually going pretty quick. Impressed by this man on a bike. He is hauling. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it into track. See if you can hear a difference. I do. That was not nearly as high in the RPMs either. See, it's a bit ridiculous once you throw it up into track. This thing, that was 4,500 RPM, maybe 46. And again, handles like a dream. Amazing. This is like butter. No worries, no problem. Oh, a little scrapage there. Oh, thank you, man. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're back. I had to wave at him. He was getting it and he let me go, so that's nice. The track has definitely got some volume. Yeah, buddy, there it is. There you get to really hear it. And of course, when you change it in the different modes, it changes the throttle response, the steering input changes with it as well. So you get little subtle changes throughout the gears, and it just perfects every one of them. It's phenomenal. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Go through a parking garage. And I'll give you something, you know, once I get up on past this one. Yeah, angle. Yeah, buddy.